All right, so today, happy Monday to everybody. Hopefully their Monday is good and not crazy and whatnot. I woke up to a crazy ass morning where it was raining cats and dogs and it was thundering like really, really loud. It was so loud it woke up my daughter. It was funny. She kind of got up and was just like, what is going on? But yeah, I was in the bathroom and next thing you know, about jumped out of my underwear or whatever with the fact with that lightning strike that happened. That shit was crazy. So loud, made me jump, scared the shit out of me. But luckily nothing broke. I went around like unplugged a lot of electronics just in case. I didn't want to risk anything bad happening. So I went around, I unplugged the computer, I unplugged my wife's computer. I unplugged, well, the internet stuff was already good, so I didn't have to worry about that, but unplugged the LAN cables, all that stuff, just in case. Nobody wants a surge happen in the house. We want to make sure we're all good here. So, you know, that breaks, I'm pretty much screwed. So I can't have that. All right, today we are going to continue our American campaign in Empire Total War using DarthMod. I'm hoping we can actually gain some territory today. With the fact that the main army was up in Canada, I haven't really paid attention too much to the troops in the South like I should have. I'm also re-looking at restructuring how the economy works in our campaign so that the South is more of a producer of, like, you know, the cash crop system or whatever, how the colonials had it back in the day when America first started. So we don't have mercantilism going on where it's going overseas to Britain and they're making everything and sending it back, since we are a sovereign nation at this point. I'm trying to get all the industry and everything going on mainly up states in the northern states, and then the southern states keeping it that kind of textiles and whatnot. So we're going to see how that goes. We are at war with the Cherokee. I'm getting the game brought up right now. So we are at war with the Cherokee and we have been dealing with that, but it does look like Spain has actually kind of circled around and took out some of their areas, because they had, I think the Cherokee had 3 areas at first. We took Florida after Florida was taken by the Cherokee from Spain. So now we own Florida. Then it looks like Spain came in and took the Kentucky area, and now we're about to go take the Tennessee area. So that's what we're about to go and do. Get everything loaded up here and then I'll switch it over. But yeah, so I'm hoping that we can actually do some damage today and actually get the empire built up so our economy is good and everything else, and then we can move across and do Manifest Destiny and the like. Again, this campaign, honestly, I'm just looking to take out the Iroquois and the Cherokee and everything. I want everything that is supposed to be today United States, so I'm going to be expanding all the way over here to Santa Fe, taking out Texas, Louisiana, and then we might look at some of the upper regions here too, like the Black Hills, because I don't know if this is technically, like, I think this is still Canada area, so this is Canada territory. Because if I'm looking at the pretend line right now, because we have the Great Lakes, it's like this. So this actually might be the, this is Michigan and all that right here. Ohio. I want to say that's like Oregon? I'm not sure. Driz, Black Hills isn't Idaho, is it? I don't think so. It might be though. The map is not exactly as accurate as I would like it to be, but yeah, no. I kind of deal with what I can. And then we have my home area with the Appalachians. Appalachia country, that's what we do here. Anyway, so let's take a look. We were going to end the turn and then move on from there. So that's what we're going to do. We were able to take out the raiding army that was here. We're combining this army, getting it kind of built up. And we were hoping these dudes don't decide to attack either one of these, but they might. So let's go ahead and end the turn. See what's up. All right, the gentleman's going to the college. Yeah, I knew it. Oh, damn, they actually have a cannon. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, man. I can't even retreat. Auto resolve. We got defeated. I knew it was going to happen. Nothing I can do about that. Oh, yeah. Whoops. Haha. I forgot to go over again. All right, there it goes. It popped up. So the Cherokee came down and they took out Florida. So we lost Florida. Oh, well. Prussia has declared war upon us with their allies. Oh, I hope not. Okay, it's just Prussia. Cool. So we're still trade partners with everybody else. Oh my goodness, they have a Prussian army here. Oh shit, things just got really interesting. Oh fuck. Oh, come on, Prussia. I gotta try and get some peace. I can't have them coming through. We've got like 12,000. Let me see if I can do some diplomacy here. Okay, Prussia. Can we request peace for... I'll give you this. And I don't care, man. I will sue for peace right now. I'll give you 10,000, dude. Back the hell up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Not demand. Ah, oh, I didn't have to give any money. Yes. Oh, I'm fine with that. Please go away. Oh, yes. Oh, that was so beautiful. Okay, good. Good. I mean, y'all are more than welcome to come and try and take Florida away, but I really don't need you guys over here declaring war on me. All right. That was like almost so bad. If I had to fight Prussia while also, which is, you know, an actual, I'm not saying the Cherokees aren't an actual army, but what I am saying is that they're not Prussia. All right, we get these guys together and we start marching them south. Here we go. This army, I'd love to come and take these guys, but I don't think this army would be good enough to do so. What we will do though, luckily I didn't have to give any money, so that's a good thing. I am going to upgrade this. We are going to recruit one of those, and we're going to go ahead and recruit one of these. I was going to do the general here, but was he in here? No, he was right here. We'll get a general, ready for order, and then I can have him come into Virginia. All right. So we did have to make the magistrate. Shit, I shouldn't have deleted the building then. Okay, you live and learn. That's all. That's all you can say. All right, what we are gonna do though is keep recruiting. Let's see, Continental Marines, Line Infantry. You don't get many of the Marines though. Ooh. First Delaware Line Infantry ought to be good. Oh, I can only have one? Shit, we'll get them. And then we'll get some See, grenaders we don't get a whole lot of, but I do want to get a couple of them. We can get a double troop. And then what we can use them for is like to go behind and toss grenades in. Use them like a specialty troop. And then we have this first Delaware line infantry. If we can only have one of those as a specialty, so that's fine. I will get the specialty. All right. Let's do an opera house here. And then we can get the great estates here. We still have our trade ships also. Uh-oh. The Iroquois took the place. The Iroquois took it out from the Spanish, so I'm just more amazed and laughing at the fact that New Spain, like all of Mexico is British now. So it only has the one capital region, so okay. I'm just wondering like if it was broken into more provinces than it looked, and I guess not. So Mexico is one thing. They could have totally broken that up though, like northern Mexico, southern Mexico, central Mexico. No. It's the same thing like they do over here in Europe, where you have France, and France is just Paris. You don't have anything else. This entire thing is just France. I can't believe the French lost to the freaking Austrians though. That's hilarious to me. Oh well, we at least avoided a war with Prussia, so I'm happy about that. I will take that win. We do need to work on... I want to work on upgrading buildings, but since we're at war with so much stuff, I'm not going to be able to do it. And of course, they're going to break down our stuff over here, so... Sadly, we're kind of screw-buckled. Oh man, I don't even know what I want to do. If this army decides to come in and try and take these guys out, there's not much line infantry there. I'm going to take them and move them into Georgia just so they have at least some more troops. All right, make our save. There's not much else we can do at the moment. And turn. I swear my beard hair grows like weeds. I trimmed the stash because it keeps tickling my nose, because I'd have like little hairs just barely touching, but it still feels like I didn't do anything. I'm about to go and like cut a lot of hair off anyway. Beard, like not shave, but like trim it all the way down, and then I might be cutting my hair here soon as well. So we're gonna have bald pasta back on the stream. I hope you guys enjoy that one. Awesome. And now the good thing is we're making quite a bit of money. So as I'm upgrading the stuff out, I'm hoping that helps out with what we need. We have some farms that are actually doing rather well up north, so not too bad. Not bold, bald. With an A. And it's sweet tea. It's Milo's sweet tea. I don't know if you have that over there. Milo's. That is like the best bottled sweet tea that I believe, from, you know, as a southerner, that I can, if I were sponsored by them, I would advocate for them a lot. We're not making much up there. Like most of our money is coming from like cash crop area down here. They're growing, so we're gonna upgrade that. Upgrade that. Upgrade that. Gotta get the Carolinas. We're gonna get all this stuff. I'm gonna say poor town, but I think we're actually doing pretty decent there. All right, we're going to let's get some more line infantry. That's all I want right now. Them into Virginia.
Waiting for your order.
And then I want to test out this.
Ready, waiting for.
All right. So next turn, we should be able to march out Mr. Howard Bellamy and his troops out into the field and potentially knock these guys out. I am going to get this provincial cavalry here, so we at least have one regiment of cavalry. So, okay. Yeah, pure leaf is not good. If you like it, I mean, you know, more power to you, but I am not a fan of pure leaf. It is gross to me.
Sir.
I want to go and attack them because I want to go ahead and knock out like their big armies. But the fact that they do have Florida right now is potential. I can't get to Florida in time though, but I can get to these guys in time. And then what I can do is take these guys to there, take them out, right? Or at least march them back to their territory. Then take the armies out of the Carolinas and Georgia, combine them, and then march upon Florida and take them out. I think I can do that.
Sir.
While also having this troop in Virginia to be our backup if things go hairy. So let's make a save. We're going to do just that.
Sorry.
Blammo! Get ready to eat butt. It's a Monday streaming day. If you're new, hit the subscribe. I love you. Hit the like, all that stuff. YouTube jargon and whatnot. Build the community with me. All right, we need to set this up now. So the bad thing is that I can't wait. So now we have to deal with possible fog, which is not going to be good. I need to set up the cannons in an advantageous way. I think over here would do us the most justice. This seems like the most high level of ground. So you in the middle. You on the right. And you. Oh shit. I didn't know I had two. Oh, I forgot I had two howitzers. That's okay. I'm going to use this house for that one. Not good. All right. We're going to actually move them up a little bit. Yeah, that should be better. I'm going to move this one right here.
Battery reporting. Troops on limber.
That. Them right there. And then we'll actually put these guys in the back like that. Aha. See? I can do it. I'm somewhat of a strategist myself. I want these guys to be somewhat equal though. So that way, range wise, they're like within the same range. Okay, cool. And then as per usual, gonna have these guys to shoot that way. I always keep the militia near the troops. I'm gonna put these guys over here. Off chance, if need be, I can send them into the house, but we're gonna use the house as an advantage point as best we can. This is gonna be very difficult to see. Holy crap. The general, per usual, will be back here. I'm gonna try and keep him somewhat behind the house. And then what we can do is the regiment system again. So 1, 2, 3. All right, regiment 1. Fruit. 1, 2, 3. Regiment 2. Fruit. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you call it regiments or squads or what, but I break them up into groups. And then we get them to do what they need to do. Now, these guys are going to do fire shot. These guys, they're regular shot. Alright, dragoons. These are the baby dragoons that haven't fought yet. I'm going to put my more experienced dragoons over here in this 3. There you go. Oh, that's why. Okay. All right, they can stay there. They're maybe hidden, maybe not. And then I'm gonna need trying to see how best it would be to suit these guys up the way they need to be. So Regiment 1, I'm gonna put Regiment 3 over here in the back, because what I'm gonna do is march them over here to blot off any kind of attack coming from the back end. These two will support each other, so I want them together. I guess, because I don't know how they're gonna come in is my thing. We can put them like this for now. Cut their fire at will off. Put these provincials here. Put the dragoons back here. And then this cavalry. Honestly, over here too. We'll just have like mass. In mass. We'll see how it goes. Alright. That way they're behind the gate. That might be able to do them some justice. Because what they like to do, every time that I've noticed, is they like to get their horsemen to charge my cavalry, like, or charge the cannons real quick. So the sucky part is the visibility is no good. So the howitzers, they're just within range, but not exactly. Holy shit, that cannonball ricocheted like really well. So what we're gonna do here, let's get the dragoons to go after them. These guys to go after them. These guys after them. Fire at will off on those guys for now. I'm gonna group the cannons together just to make it easier for me. And then we're gonna move Troop 2 over here. Something like that. I'm going to get them to charge as best as I can. Have these guys potentially hold the line. And then I want to say we should should be good. Hold your positions. And we'll see how these guys go. So much cavalry. Uh-oh. My horses are starting to retreat, though. That's not good. Fire! I'm gonna keep them chasing. I hate that my cavalry, though. The dragoons, ugh. These Cherokee warriors lock them up every time. Of course, I might not be using the dragoons correctly like I should be. I don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Hold the line! Kind of watching what we can do. Accuracy wise, we're kind of scuffled at the moment. Holy shit, did I just blow up my guys? Ugh, that's not good. See if I can get them to target those dudes. One thing I do love about Empire is slow. Like, I like fast-paced battles, yes. But it doesn't always need to be fast-paced. Come on, guys. Screw them up. Although I do love a fast battle. Man, this is really hard to see. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I love a fast battle, but if I can get a cool slow battle going, oh man, even better. Okay, they're fleeing. Perfect. Turn this off. These guys target them. I don't know if this will work or not. They're just out of range. But I might be able to do a fire over there. We'll see. And then the cool thing with this game too is, like, if you can get them to mass route, you know, you pretty much win. It's in the bag for you. Like, these guys are chilling here. That's why I wanted to make sure the cavalry had to jump over this kind of stuff to even get to my guys. They're holding their own, though. They're doing really good. The bad thing is that it's uphill. So, you know, some of these shots are going into the ground, which is kind of lame. But I'd rather them be, I guess, uphill in that manner, or downhill rather than uphill. All right, let's try and move these guys up a tad. I don't see anybody else. The boys are getting them over there. All the flags look like they're routing. Except for these guys. They're running in. That's the provincial cavalry. I'm just gonna have those guys. Ah, here we go. Let's get them into position. Okay. I didn't notice what was happening, so I wanted to make sure I kind of saw potentially what was going on. All right, you guys hold your fire. I don't want them running in on those, shooting my guys in the back. All right, and you guys get into position. I forgot they did not have auto fire on. Whoops. I didn't recognize. Level fire. Here come the cavalry. Gotta wait for them to get closer though before I can actually do anything. Huzzah! Regiment was reduced quite a bit. And you have the bodyguard over here. All right. I think the boys did pretty good. I'm gonna get them in line. They're tired right now. These guys are tired and winded. We got the bodyguard right here. So what I'm gonna try and do is they're running away. We have this regiment of dragoons. I'm actually gonna send them in on these guys. And what we'll do I have any more cavalry? I don't think I do actually. Those are my only 2 cavalry left. Out of the, like, what, 3 regiments of dragoons that I had? What the hell? And then the general bodyguard, I'm not sending him in because he'll just get killed. All right, what we'll have to do is get the horses together. And hopefully they won't be too tired by the time we go and attack the bodyguard. That's what we're getting ready to do. Ah, la, 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 la. So delicious. I don't get sweet tea much, so it's like I can get that and it tastes good. What the hell? One of my wife's hairs. When you have a beard and you have a woman that sheds like she does, you find those hairs everywhere. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna group these boys together. And I'm gonna have them get ready to run after these dudes. We're gonna zoom in for the effect. Oh shit! Oh no! Retreat! Retreat behind the line! And here I thought they were gonna, you know, there wasn't gonna be anybody there. Hell no, there's 2 whole war bands right here. Holy shit. Oh, they had me for a second. All right, what we're gonna do is move the 1st regiment up. All right, boys, come on. And the 2nd regiment. Over here. I don't know why it does that. I hate that so much. Maybe it'll do it, maybe it won't. But a lot of times it does it, so. Alright, come on, Regiment 1. And what I'm gonna do is get these guys over here now. Halt! Fire at will! They're in a tree, so it's not gonna help, but... For country! Meanwhile, these boys over here are doing rather well. Get 'em, boys. Alright, now that we got them leaving, we're gonna have them chase those guys. Come on, boys, y'all can do it. Make mama proud! Ready? Fire! Do not retreat! Damn it. See if I can do the modern warfare, or modern warfare, the medieval warfare trick. Oh shit. Okay. In the battle, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh gosh. That was a bit wonky, man. See some here. Turn the music up a little bit. All right. We lost 844 men. Jeez Louise. Knocked this guy all the way down from 225 to 46. Then to 60. But we were able to knock them back, which is what matters. Alright, I can deal with the small number of troops. That's okay. They're going to be hurting for a minute, so... Alright, so the next thing to do... would be... pretty much to unite these guys against them in the bottom, but... I don't think this army or this army are relatively ready for that. Especially these guys. I don't see them being able to put up against them successfully, I should say. So we'll wait until the next turn to get those guys moved out. We'll see what the Cherokee decide to do as we end the turn. Oh man. I was supposed to clean and stuff today, and I didn't even get much done because of the rain and the storm. And I barely slept well last night, so I ended up staying up a little longer. I actually slept for like 2 hours or so. Like I went to bed at 9:30. I got up at around 11:30, 12 o'clock. And at night, and I don't know, I just was not going back to sleep, it seemed. All right, I really don't want to waste that, so we're gonna go New Haven. You guys are gonna learn steam pump drainage. Just learn something else. I don't care for fire in advance. I got a trait gained, research points per turn. Yeah, that'd be good, but you know. All right, we got our line infantry going.
Make ready.
We need to move this army south. Need to keep moving it south. These guys, I'm going to put the reset button on for a minute. And I'm going to have them just kind of on the border for the moment. See, there's two more war bands. I knew something was up. But now I can march these guys out and move them to be more of a defensive. So I can send these cheaper troops and we should still be somewhat okay. So what we're going to do is continue to recruit here in Pennsylvania. So the army itself has 2 cannons. I want 2 howitzers as well. I like using the howitzers. They line up the army well. And we're just going to keep getting some more of those guys. All right. Now I want to take the time to look at upgrading some of these areas. We'll go ahead and upgrade that farm, and we'll upgrade this iron masterwork. So that should be better for us, especially in our recruitment zone with Philadelphia being what it is. I want to try and get these guys booted up a little bit more. Where are you at? Okay. Nathaniel's still making his way down. We're still at peace with the Iroquois, so we should be... I don't see us going to war with them at the moment or anytime soon hereafter. But we do want to make sure we are able to possibly come and take out the Cherokee first. We take out the Cherokee, then we'll set our sights on the Iroquois nations. But I will say, before we actually go and fight the Iroquois, what we will do is just continue building up our economy and getting our economy buildings together before we actually go in and annihilate or whatever. Because I don't want to
Sir.
I don't want to press it too hard and overstretch my resources, because you do that, you lose quick. So again, my goal for this campaign, and I just started this campaign for fun, to be quite honest. It's not meant to be like, hey, this is what you should do. This is just more just for fun. We're experimenting together. I don't normally play on DarthMod, so I've just thought it'd be an interesting idea to launch DarthMod, do an American campaign for Memorial Day a few weeks ago. And then I've just kept it going because I've enjoyed actually playing it, and I want to see how far we can actually get. So my main goal, though, is to conquer America, make it USA, and then we'll worry about what to do after if I want to continue the campaign at that point. Because I feel like once I get those areas, that's pretty much my win. I do think we have win conditions. I just don't exactly remember where to find that in this game. Capital. I thought it was on the government page. It's not in lists. It's not in the building browser. Yeah, I'd have to look at the Swedish campaign and see like where that's at. Oh, here we are. Objectives. There we go. There we go. So we do, yeah, we just pretty much are conquering all the American territories. And we have to do this by the year of 1850. That's right. Okay. So we've got 2 out of 7 and total victory regions held 13 out of 30. So we're working on it. We had Florida, but we lost it. But once we take Florida back, boy, our prestige is not that great, but wow, look at the British naval prestige. I'm surprised our naval prestige is as high as it is with at 335. That's actually really well. But our was that economics and enlightenment and then military. So for America, if we want to make it right, our military should be this blue. I guess it'd be that blue too, or the Navy would be like that too, technically, if we wanted to make it that way. All right, so we moved them there. I'm working on this army to come down here and take Florida. Or I might just keep them on the defensive, unite these guys together and go and take Florida with the ragtag group and Thomas Brown, while maneuvering him actually, you know what? I think that might actually prove better. We're going to march him this way. We're going to get them ready to go take that. I don't know why. I feel like I got like phlegmy throat right now. My wife better not have gotten me sick. She did. That sucks. All right. We were able to push them back. We did good. Nothing else we can do at the moment. Let's make a quick save. And intern. We may have a mint. All right. Barbary States wants a peace treaty. I'm cool with that. I don't want to be at war with anybody, to be honest, except for what's over here. If you missed it a bit ago, Prussia declared war on us, but I was able to snaggle out of that one real quick because they landed a giant army onto Georgia. And I didn't want that to happen. So we'll see how this goes. All right, we got a peace treaty with the Barbary States. Trait gained. Infantry made. And we got some more places being boopled up. So we're going to now build. To be honest, I feel like Pennsylvania is my recruitment area more than the other ones. We do platoon firing. What is this? This firing plan for musketry ensures an infantry unit keeps up a continual barrage of shots against an enemy. Nearly all line infantry can smoothbore or carry smoothbore loading muskets. These take considerable time to reload after firing. Anything up to a minute for poorly trained or nervous troops. During that time, the enemy can close or return fire unmolested. In the time it takes to reload, a unit can be cut down. Its half-loaded weapon useless in the face of aggressive foe. It is sensible to make sure that not everyone in the infantry unit is reloading at the same moment. This in turn means that not everyone should be firing at the same time. Platoon firing is a way of dividing a unit into smaller groups that each fire, reload, and fire again in turn. The result is a rippling fire down a line formation, and as the last platoon fires its musket, the first is ready to fire again. I thought that's what the line was, though. Either way, I'll be down. So let's boop this up, and we're gonna also boop up the engineer school, and then we're also gonna continue recruiting some more line infantry. Whoa, not you. We also need a howitzer. Can I do that? I can. I'll take that. Okay. Now we can march these guys this way. Potentially we can. I'm gonna block him. Hopefully that he doesn't go anywhere. And what we will do is actually. I want to take Florida. But this troop, they need to be retrained, and I don't want to like leave these guys undefended entirely.
Ready for action.
Can I sabotage?
Spine.
Crap. Was detected. So... Decisions. One decision can get a bunch of people killed. The other decision can get a bunch of people killed. Being a leader sucks. We could attack these guys, but I think these guys will come just to advance with them. So to be honest, I'm actually going to move him down. We're going to take Florida in the next turn. I'm just going to hope this guy wards them off, and then I can get these guys as potential recruitment or potential. Let's see. Let me add them into Georgia, and then we can just march in. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Ends the turn. Oh, I thought I already moved him. Oh well. I'm hoping I don't have to keep moving him south though. I mean, I do want Nathaniel Green to get some more battle stuff just because he's the most badass general I have. However, I'm very worried leaving the north undefended the way it is right now, and somebody wanting to come in and declare war and just take out one of my areas. That's something I am worried about right now. So Sweden and Prussia are at war. Prussia just wants to go to war with anybody, don't they? Or was Sweden the... I didn't see who was defended or the defensive on that. All right, let's take some time real quick and look at the economy stuff real fast. Over here, I can boot this up to a commercial port, which I will do. We can boot this to a plantation estate. We'll turn that into a tobacco warehouse. We'll make that a great estates. Great estates. We'll bump up Maryland to a state capital. And then we'll bump up these guys to a great estate as well. So, little by little, I might... Technically, I have 3 armies in the south. I don't need more armies down here. Now that they're out of the way too, I should be able to just move in now with both of these guys and take them out easy. Meanwhile, I can take him and take this guy out before he decides to come and try and wreck my day. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Make the save because we know how DarthMod can be, and blam. We are to attack and show these natives what civilized society is all about. Oh man. Not really though. Ain't trying to do no Trail of Tears stuff here. Ah, why? Why is the weather terrible? Is it because it's raining in real life today? Oh, this is gonna suck. All right. What I'm gonna do then, fight them on my terms. We'll get these guys right here. These guys right here. Both of you unlimber. I don't know why that works, but it works. Okay. Meanwhile, the howitzers. I'm gonna keep them right here. I don't like that it puts them so close together that way. All right, we'll put them that way. which means I will need to divide. Whoops. I will need to divide these guys up a bit, which is fine. I can do so. And then I'll keep the I'm gonna keep a cavalry unit to defend the howitzers, so we'll keep this regiment of dragoons over here. I think that'll be enough. General bodyguard will be back here behind the big cannons, because I can just turn on the great and wonderful dragoons, provincial. I'm also going to put the provincial over here as well, so. And these dragoons I'll have wandering around. All right, now do my regiments. Boop. Regiment 1. Regiment 2. And Regiment 3. All right. Regiment 3 will definitely take a stand over here. On top of, actually, yeah, right here. So they'll be the first line of defense for my howitzers. Meanwhile, these two are going to be the main fighting force. I will move them as needed. Regiment 3 also, you guys know fire at will. And you guys can do explosive shot. And I think that'll do it, pig. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. Bartle do. Let's put you guys closer. And let's go. Honestly, I don't think I need it too much. Or at least this great. But you never know. All right. See how these guys are over there. I'm just worried they're going to shoot each other, which is why I don't like them so close. But I think we should be fine. Warriors. Tribal gunners. I'm going to put these guys right here. Get into position! Are they really about to do that? They better not. Okay, there they go. Why does that look so weird when I do it that way? It's so hard to see. Just the rain itself. It's like it's not actually happening on the field. It's just a blanket in front of my screen. All right. Hopefully these guys don't decide to kill themselves. See if I can get them to do their thing. All right, now you guys can have fire at will on. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Kind of got a little V formation going on here. Not the greatest V formation, but nonetheless, it'll work. All right, what we're going to do is actually plop these guys together. I'm going to move these guys also over here. Because I feel like I don't have to worry about this area too much. So I'm going to move the militia where they're going to be better suited. All right, and you guys can stop firing because I don't want to fire upon my militia units if that happens. Meanwhile, you guys, I think I can move you think I can move you guys a little lower here. Please don't get shot. It's the tribal gunners, so they kind of act like dragoons. Shit. Got my flank. Alright, I'm gonna actually group these gunners together and then these guns together so I have even easier access. I know what's happening. I got the explosive shot going on here. Alright, now we're actually sending our volley, which is good. Actually, no, we're going to keep firing on these guys. I might be able to get a good boom go on. We'll see what happens, though. But since these guys are elevated on the hill, I shouldn't have to worry too much about them actually shooting into the crowd. But we'll see what happens, though. There's bowmen right here. I'm gonna target this area. Come on, man. It's the only bad thing I'm worried about these guys getting killed and killing my own dudes. See, I'm hoping that did enough damage. Dude, they're still there. Alright, Dragoons, this way! Do a bayonet charge. And we can do another bayonet charge. You guys can stop firing and possibly killing my guys. Oh shit, look at this. These dragoons are having it out with these dudes. Not good, so we're gonna do a bayonet charge and move the dragoons out. And another bayonet charge on these guys as well. Come on, get out of there. I don't want you guys to die. Looks like something may be happening in my rear, so let's see. Nah, they're leaving. Okay. I was like, y'all better not try to get me from the back, you goobers. If I wanted to do this, I could. We're gonna try this. Canister shot. I'm gonna get one volley off. If I can get one volley off, I'll be happy. Come on. That's all I wanted. Yes! It worked! I was worried it wouldn't work for a second there, but it worked. Oh yeah, in the battle. All right. Hell yeah. I didn't think that was going to work, but it did work. That works for me. I like it. I just wanted one volley. If I could have got that one volley, and I did. Well, he's at least getting stars, which is good. I just want to see how many kills did I get with that? Kills 12 and 15. What about the 12-pounder artillery? This one got 43. Holy shit. They got way more kills than the other ones did. 74. These Dragoons got 196. Wow. Good job, gentlemen. The only bad thing is he's still alive, though. Ah. All right. That's fine.
Yes.
I can get Nathaniel down here. Maybe Nathaniel can take him out. He ain't fought in a minute. All right. Now it's time to go and take Florida. We're going to reclaim it as our own.
Sir.
And I'm going to also send 2 troops into the Carolinas here. Everybody except you. I want you guys right here.
Waiting for your orders.
Oh shit, I just wanted to... crap. I didn't mean for that to happen. Well, whatever. I got the other army there just in case, so maybe we can win it. We'll see. I wasn't planning on that though. I was planning to have both armies there, but I didn't hit the attack. I just brought it into the red, if anything, so that it would be near it. That's usually what I do. I guess it works differently with Empire and how that actually happens, so note to self for next time. Yes! Oh, wait, bad! It's a fort! Why? So, DarthMod allows you to have forts or not have forts. Normally, in some games, I don't mind the siege battles. I don't prefer them. I like fighting on the field rather than fighting in like a siege fortification. I like being in the fort and in the castle and stuff when I'm being attacked or whatever, but I don't like them to do it. It's the liberal stance, right? I want them to not be able to do it, but I want to be able to do what I want. All right, I'm gonna get my little, because they don't even have the good cannons. They got crap cannons. The little 3-pounders and stuff are just not great. I think they fire fast. What's the reload? The reload, they fire fast, but their power is just not good at all. All right, I'm gonna have to move them on top of the hill. So I'm gonna move, actually, this howitzer is gonna go right here. No, how do I want to do this? Because I'm gonna move, the howitzer can be behind because it arcs, but I'm gonna need one. I'm gonna put the 6-pounder over here. They're gonna be on top of this hill. All right, and then what we'll do is we'll just get our infantry together, because I'm gonna have to bring them in. Do like this. Got a militia group right there. Light cavalry doesn't mean jack crap. All right. Actually gonna hide the general back here. Should be good. Okay. Not a whole lot I can do about this, so sadly. Would I prefer it to be different? Of course I would. All right, this one is gonna go right here. And then this howitzer is gonna go right here. No, right here. All right, and then these guys group together and bring them into the trees somewhat. We'll march them this way. And then these guys I'll put in this trees. I think I can use these as snipers somewhat. They're not the greatest, like they have, I think they have different 120 range. What's the line infantry? 110. So Not the sniper. Like if I had the longmen, the Kentucky long riflemen, I could do that with them, but not with these guys. Well, this is going to be an interesting ass fight. That's all I got to say. Let's move these guys a little faster forward. All right. Now you boys can unlimber. Because what I'll do is I'll put spikes here in the tree just in case they do decide to run out. Because they might. You never know. All right. These guys are just about where they need to be. Actually, I am going to put this right here, and then I'll put my spikes. All right, you guys can also unlimber. Now you guys can fire. I don't know what they're planning on doing, but okay. See, what would be good is to possibly get this actually a little closer so that we could do canister shot. Because I don't think I can get them to do the canister shot right there. No. Alright, and what we'll do... unlimber. Oh, these guys I can. Let's see what happens. Not so much, okay. Fire! Awesome. Okay. We're getting it sort of where I want things to be, which is good. And now I'm going to move these, and now I'll just keep them here. Here we go. This is what I was worried about. Glad I put the spikes up. Alright, and then I can... Nope, never mind, never mind, never mind. Stop. Stop. Alright, we're gonna have this militia troop right here instead. Oh, that worked out so nicely. Yes. Alright. I was so worried. We got the chief bodyguard leaving because of that. Alright, now we can get the howitzer here. Let's do fire shot, and we're gonna start firing at the walls here. And then what I'll do is start getting the door. Let's see if I can get these guys to shoot at the door. Oh shit, here they come again. They're coming back again. Go, men, go! I'm very surprised that they're doing that. Get them, boys! Show them what's hot. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Do I have, yeah, I do. It'll let me do it. No firing at will. Fire at this. Should be able to... I don't think they're hitting the door. It didn't look like it. %2 damage. Holy shit. If I can get the wall down at least a little bit, I'll be happy. Might be able to knock that star part off, but yeah, buddy. I'm not gonna be able to catch him. That's totally fine. Ouchies. You stupids. Okay, so they're not going to be able to fire on the door, which sucks. So I'm just going to use them to try and fire upon the walls. Oh no! They killed one of my horses, my howitzers.
Battery reporting!
We got another cheap bodyguard coming too. All right, let's see if I can move these guys over here. And also these guys over here. Boy, they're a lot accurate with that than I thought they would have been. I got some of them. All right, what we're gonna do is start breaking these guys over here. These guys over here. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna get them to start marching at least, because if they're just standing there, they're just getting hit with the cannon fire, and that's not doing anybody any justice, so. Where are you hitting? 'Cause I need to make sure you're hitting decently. Good. Okay, good. I want to make sure the howitzers are at least doing their work. Are these guys actually even firing? Because it doesn't even look like they're actually firing.
Close the shooting range!
I'm so confused. I don't understand when they stop. It's so annoying. Pack the cannons. All right, these guys are at least getting where they need to go. Because what I'm gonna get ready to do is launch the attack and start trying to get over the walls. See if we can get in. Now, if I were the one in the fort too, this actually wouldn't be bad to have in the center, like the way they have it, because then you can use it with grape shot or whatever, or shot the canister shot, and blast like everybody through the doors, which would be great. All right, let's kind of get them running a little bit. And are you guys not firing anymore? What are y'all doing? Oh, we lost one. Shit, that's not good. All right, they're firing. They're just slow at it. Uh-oh. Got the bowman. See, what I'm worried about is just that basically that we're kind of screw-buckled here. Like, look at all these guys. There's so many of them, and our artillery haven't been able to barrage them like I would have liked. I do say, okay, one tip you can take from me. When you make an army in Empire, DarthMod is a little more interesting in how the armies do in the fights, because it does tweak with the AI a little bit and how they actually respond. But what I would say is to at least have 6 artillery, good artillery, in your army. I say that because honestly, if you take 6 artillery into a siege battle like this, if you're playing vanilla, not DarthMod, you know, Those cannons will wreck shit up. Can y'all fire or no? Can y'all fire at will? Yeah, okay. See if we can get them to fire at will a little bit here. All right, and then what we'll do here. I'm gonna get the militia to give covering fire. And then these guys are gonna come over around the back. I hate that these guys are getting tired so damn quickly though, like that kind of sucks. And again, I can sit here all day and barrage these guys, but it's not, it doesn't seem like it's really doing a whole lot. Yeah, look, these guys are getting shaken. Not good. We might not win this, to be quite honest. I'm trying, but I don't see it happening at the moment. I'm gonna march these guys back a bit, retreat a little bit. These guys in the back and let these guys kind of chill out for a minute. Oh fuck, that looked like it hurt. Hopefully, are you guys, what's going on? Firing. Oh, here it comes. What we need is the napalm fire right now. Oh shit. Wasn't expecting that, but okay. Get over the walls! Get over the walls! Go, go, go! Alright, I'm gonna get these guys to come up on the walls here. And then these guys can chill back here. We should be fine, but fudge! That didn't look good at all. These guys are just, this is not doing well. I hate this invisibility shit that they do. Come on, guys. Come on. I really hate siege battles. You see how bad the pathfinding is in this game? It's very bad. What's that? Like, I know I'm not helping it too much by clicking a whole bunch, but it should be better. Again, though, I have a lot in the actual army I was sending down here. I got a lot more artillery, so I'm hoping if we do lose this, which I might end up doing a tactical withdrawal, we'll just have to see. There's just too many. There's so many of them. And these howitzers are not firing fast enough. And now that I've only got 2 of them, I think they're getting stuck. I feel like that's what's happening here. Y'all gonna fire? Like, I feel like I'm only getting 1 to fire at a time here. Yeah. This one doesn't look like he's firing at all. You just have this one, and then this one's just diddling around. What are you doing, soldier? I will court-martial you. Fire your blasted cannon. That is like so lame.
Heavy howitzers!
And then he's taking forever to pop that. What the hell is happening, dude? Yeah, the one. I swear, dude, this is... I swear, dude. Oh my god, dude. Look at all this, dude. Yeah, there ain't shit we can do. Alright. Limber up. Everybody. Tactical withdrawal, let's go. We're out. We couldn't take the fort. It wasn't happening. We didn't have enough linemen anyway, even if we wanted to. What is this? You see this? What are these guys even doing? Yeah, I feel like these guys... I don't even know. There we go. They were bugged. They got bugged out. I don't know what that was about, but they got bugged out. And that I think cost us a little bit too. Granted, we didn't have a whole lot. Oh, he lost. He lost his ancillary a bit. Uh-oh. I think he was like a stronger general, wasn't he? I don't know. Yeah, there's just way too much for these guys. And I knew it would be, but I think it would have been better had we had the right amount of people to work with, but we didn't, so that sucked. That's fine.
Sir.
What I will do instead, like, I want to take this though.
Sir.
I think I can do it with this army. I hate that we're fighting on the freaking fort though, like, go. Surrender refused. Their army, their numbers are at least reduced. So what I can do now is go in with the actual army rather than the little ragtag one that one was with the bad cannons. And we can hope that I'll actually be able to take them out this time. Well, we'll see. I want to go play Stardew Valley now. I need to chill. All right. It does look like there was some lightning happening, so there's possibility going to be rain, which is going to suck butt even more. All right, so what I want to do is try and get, if I can get 2 cannons over here, or the mortar at least, maybe. I think the cannon and the mortar looks like it has some decent, I could probably put the mortar back here. I only have the 1 cannon, so, whoa, stupid fly. Hello, how are you doing? I want to put the cannon where it's gonna actually do some damage, but at an elevated range too, so it has the potential to go over where it needs to be. I don't care about taking the doors off. And then the howitzers and stuff can chill at a distance, or at least like right here or something. Hopefully enough to where it doesn't screw up though. So that's what we'll do. We'll move these guys over here. Is this how I think it is? Yeah, it is. Age of Empires 3 reference to me. All right, and then the general, you get to chill over here. I'll put you in this. All right, mainly because the generals are very sensitive and they will die quick. All right, the irregulars, I'm gonna put 1 here to put line on that guy, and also here to protect the howitzers. Those are my most important. And then this one can come with these guys to put the stakes as well. All right, not much I can do with the cavalry at the moment. And then all the linemen, we're gonna do the regiments of 3 again. And then the grenadiers, I'll put them in their own thing. So you guys, quite honestly, I don't want to have them. Oh, fuck. And I can't, I'm looking at my keyboard like I can control Z. All right, let me do it the way I was supposed to do it. All right, you, and you. And then you, and you. First Delaware. I'm gonna save these guys for the last, just because I only get 1 of those Delaware guys. I don't want to use them all up right now. So what we'll do is wait, barrage them with artillery. It's gonna be kind of boring in the beginning. I'm not even gonna lie to you all. Ooh, that's some acid reflux right there. Ah. All right, we're nearing the 2-hour mark too. Now normally on Mondays and stuff I'll stream for like 3, so we'll see what we are at and how, honestly, how good this battle goes. If this battle goes real poorly, I might call it early today. We shall see, we shall see. All right, we got the armies together. We'll get them as best that we can. The grenadiers, I'm gonna keep them kind of near each other, or grenadiers. I'm surprised. I don't know why I don't have like a grenade button though. I thought they have grenades because they're grenadiers. Whatever. All right, let's do this. So we're gonna move this artillery right here, this artillery right here, and then you, my friend, are going to come right here, and you, my friend, are going to come right here. You are going to come up here. then you guys, we're gonna do carcass shot on them. These dudes can just move. They're not bound by horses, which makes it a little easier. Let's see if I can get them to move quickly. Not worried about the horsemen coming out. I'm more worried about these guys using the, yeah, doing that pretty much. I need to get these guys. Oh shit, that would have been real bad. All right, pull your stakes, pull your stakes. And then this dude, I'm gonna put him like right here. Actually, right. And also run. No, you better not. You better not run away. Y'all better unlimber. Hell no, I do not want to lose my my stuff like that. Hell no, dude. All right. I don't like how they unlimbered though. So hopefully they don't kill each other. All right, now we should be able to bombardment. Now we can get the first group, start marching their way over here. Second troop, make their way right here. And the third troop to hopefully stay here in the back. Meanwhile, I'm going to start marching these guys. Be behind. And maybe go in around one way. God, I wish these guys went a little faster. Alright, deploy your stakes. Again, I'm hoping, please don't get stuck. Please actually function. I will be so happy if you actually function. And now these guys too, these guys get really long range. So these are our snipers, the long riflemen. All right, the 3rd Regiment, I am gonna move up to about here. And I'm hoping the little mortar guys. Haha, you see this? The little snipers. Works out because these guys can't hit them. But I can hit you. I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious. All right, now we can unlimber. And I just got to hope we don't shoot my own guys. Because that always seems to be a potential issue. All right. Fire when ready. Now for the battle itself. I was hoping to be close enough for the canister shot, but I guess we're not. I could move them. I could limber them up, move them up a little closer, but meh. As long as I'm able to do some damage with the howitzers, I think I'll be okay about it. See, I'm more worried about these guys. That's what I'm worried about. All right, let's see if I can get the little howitzers a little closer. I don't understand this, what's happening with that, but okay. Alright, you boys need to run. Because they're getting picked off, and that's not good. I don't want them getting picked off that way. Alright. Or really? Okay. I was going to say, you guys better not be stuck again. Booyah! There go those guys. I gotta make sure these guys are actually firing too. I'm happy these guys are actually doing something. That's cool. Or this guy is, at least. Why are they taking... Does it really take that long for these guys to shoot? There it goes. Blammo. I didn't do a whole lot, but okay. Alright. Get into position, boys. Those guys seem to be doing more. I don't know. I'm gonna speed it up a tad just to see what happens. I think this is the funny thing too, because like, how did these guys die? I wasn't paying enough attention to see, but they're dead. All right, these guys are still firing. This seems to be doing some damage too, which is good. Fast forward a little bit more again just to see. I'm just kind of watching. The rest of our troops seem fine now, so that's the good thing. Again, this is kind of what I originally wanted, was to be able to kind of fire on them and do a barrage, rather than actually sending in my boys first. So if we can reduce their numbers enough, then send in the boys to clean up. That's what I wanted to do. And that is exactly what we are doing at the moment. I love how these guys don't know what they want. Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, that's them. Okay, gotcha. This is why I feel like the mortars, as inaccurate as they are, they hit a broader range. So they're not like a direct target, but they'll definitely hit the range itself, which will work. And then these guys, they're not getting hit by anything, which is good. Look how much damage I've been doing though, just using the mortars and the cannons and you know, my artillery correctly, rather than how it would have been earlier, you know. So look, these guys, 12 left in their troop, 61, 39. Like, I'm not worried about sending my guys in at this point. And then I'm just gonna let this guy do its thing. 37, 15. See? Barrage the hell out of them, and then you go in and clean up. Why the hell would you send in your guys full strength? You know what I mean? Makes no sense. I wouldn't do that if I was an actual general or a leader. Like, I would barrage the hell and bomb the hell out of the enemy first, and then send my guys in just to clean up. All right. That's working out a lot better though. Way better than the first troop that went in. Those guys, poor dudes. I didn't mean for them to go in like that though. I was hoping to actually overwhelm them with numbers, but I couldn't do a maintained siege, so I don't know. I you know, as whatever, I guess. I'm just trying to reduce these guys just enough. They're hidden. These guys aren't hidden though. These guys are hidden. I'm gonna move them to the back of these guys just so everyone else can be hidden. I don't want these guys to be the only one seen. There we go. Now everybody's going in over here. Just barraging it with fire. I think fire works better. I don't know. I mean, I could try. Let's see how explosive shells do. If we were to do explosive shells for the moment. I think fire just works better. I wonder if I can get them all to like go focus on this one area. Got to be careful with fast forwarding so much though, because the game will screw up. The last thing I want to happen. I mean, if it happens, you know, that's it. Stream over. Because I'd have to come back here and refight it, and I don't want to show you guys a refight, you know? That's not fun. All right, fast forward a little bit more. The explosive shot seems to do some damage. Let's go back to fire shot. Aiming at this. Fire shot, I think, just does way more. Now, the best one is quicklime. But I don't think we've actually gotten that far yet in the tech tree. Holy shit. Blew that one up. Wonder if I can get them to fire on these guys. Actually, fire on these guys. Put the howitzers in a group together. See, now I could send my guys in. And we would win. I'm gonna do a little bit more barrage. I'm not trying to be greedy about it. I just want to be sure, that's all. Holy shit. Wow. That wall is about to go down. See, the 12 pounders do way more damage to the walls and stuff. They hit way harder. The 3 pounders and the 6 pounders, not so much. To me, those are infantry guns. And then you have the 12 pounders and up. Like if we had a 24 pounder in here, holy shit. Because I imagine by weight, it's the ball that it shoots. So a 12 pound ball going at, well, however fast a cannonball goes. And then you got to think a 24 pound ball like that. Fuck. It's a lot of lead. Okay. I think we can call it now to potentially send in our troops to finish it up. So I'm going to set it for that, for the middle, so that the howitzers shoot the middle. Thought I'm in range. Am I not in range? Sure looked like I was in range. Alright, let's put them here. I'll do that. Alright, while those guys are moving, we're gonna go ahead and storm this wall. Storm this wall. And I'm going to have these guys storm this corner. And you guys can now run. Just beautiful piano music while we do this. How about that? See, look at this. This is what I was afraid of, because it just looks like there's more troops here than than it seemed. Look, they're all so low now. Haha! It works! Can't say it doesn't work. I'm just gonna keep firing at this wall. Fuck it. We'll knock the wall down, then I can run some other troops inside, I guess. See, now these guys aren't listening. Alright, no fire at will, thank you. I want you guys to fire on them. Alright. There we go. That's what I want. You guys, no fire at will either. Fire here. Okay, never mind. You guys can just quit then. Because I'm not dealing with this shit. Go, boys! Storm the walls! You all get pancakes after this. Woo! Got zoom. See, this is the bad thing though, because now they're like, all right, go boys! Now we can watch the carnage. We can watch the carnage together, guys. Wow. Meanwhile, I'm wondering, what am I gonna do for dinner tonight? It's already 8 o'clock though, so it ain't gonna be anything big, I'll tell you that much. See, this is where I would say, because I don't know, I guess you could use the bayonet here, but shit. Well, the first wave fell, so let's bring you guys in. Oh, we won. Never mind then. I was sending in the second wave. I was getting ready. That regiment decided to boot out and run away, but okay. We took Florida back though. That's the good thing, right? Booyah! I thought he was about to burst into the Lion King there for a minute. Nya, Sabanya. All right. Florida is back under American control. I think we have enough troops down here now, except for here, to really kick them out. I am worried about these guys, but you know what? Since I do have Nathaniel coming down here, I'm just going to march this one straight down. Instead, let's go ahead and save, because I really don't want to do that battle again. I hate fort battles. They take so long in the turn. Oh man, that was ridiculous. Fort battles just take way too long. I can't stand fort battles. Like even some sieges in Medieval 2 or in some of the other games. Hell, I think honestly one of my favorite sieges is Rome 2. Like those are actually fun in my opinion. You get some weird siege equipment and I think it's really interesting. And I don't really do sieges much in Rome 2. All right. Let's see. Well, what area of this is Protestant? Okay, everybody's Protestant here. Right over here. All right, so we're going to send you over to this neck of the woods. I didn't know I had a church school up here. I forgot. Did I make that? I don't even remember. Unit recruited. All right, our howitzers. That's the 24-pounder right there. Ulysses Ridge was detected. I'm going to use him to... I don't want to infiltrate it. I'd rather sabotage. That's an iron mine. Sabotage. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What we need to do first is get rid of the native building. Next thing we need to do is redo the sugar plantation down here. And we'll do cotton down here. It's always a nightmare. I hate doing that crap. All right, we're going to take that back out and make a trade station instead. Okay. Do we put in Georgia a military or a state house? We got a state capital in the Carolinas. We need a recruitment hub, I think, for the South. At least one. So that way we can start marching troops into the West as we start to make our war after the Cherokee with the Iroquois nations. So either Georgia will be that, or if we can come over here and take this, we'll make this that area, which I think honestly would be more beneficial to make this. Yeah. So we'll make this a state house. When we take this over, I'm going to make this a recruitment hub. Because if I make this a recruitment hub, we can shoot up north. We have way more pathways to send troops out rather than all the way from the coast. And I'd rather have my coastal towns to be actual trade markets. So yeah, we'll do that instead. What's worse is when they only have like 2 people running the pharmacy, which is pretty normal in my opinion. But when they only have those 2 people running it, and then they expect like everybody to be, oh, we're cool, you know, we'll get your stuff out in due time. And it's like, no, you won't, because you guys suck. All right, get another 24-pounder howitzer. I don't remember the howitzers taking forever. Is that actually better than the howitzers? Like, oh, because these are 12 and these are 24. Oh, these are like way better. Okay. Well, what other cannons do we have? Nothing, just a 6-pounder and a 12-pounder. But then the 4-inch mortar battery. All right. All right. I see you. I see you now. All right. We're going to get 2 of those. So I think that would, well, actually, let's get 4 of those. 'Cause then we'll have 4. And that'll be 5. And I'm just going to have like a giant artillery army. I'm going to take my own advice, damn it. We're also going to get rid of this stupid 6-pounder gun as well. This is Nathaniel Greene's army. So when I get the chance, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't know, can it? Will it fit if I go this far? Not really, so
Yes.
we'll deal with the 6-pounder for now, but yeah, I'm gonna march you, go after them.
Sir.
I'm gonna march you down here. All right, the rest of the army needs to be revamped. You guys are getting re-recruited, that's good.
Ready?
You guys also need to be re-recruited. So now that we did that, we'll put the governor's residence. Because I don't know. I want Virginia also to be a military recruitment hub, but I think Virginia would benefit better being a trade area as well. So we'll leave that as trade. Right now, currently, New York. Yeah, New York is like a little recruitment hub. I'm not making that a mandatory recruitment hub. But Philadelphia, definitely a recruitment hub. And I think Boston is just going to be my recruitment hub for the North. So the way that I have it right now is actually fine. And then over here in Quebec is our other recruitment hub for Canada, for the most part. Because I could raise an army here, march them across, and we'll be fine. So I think that's what we'll do. And then in the south, when we take this Cherokee place, we'll make that our recruitment hub in the south. Span it out, you know? I think that will actually be way more beneficial. So New York, honestly, we're gonna burn that down. We're gonna make a not a military, we'll make it a state house so that it's more economic. Because we have Boston right here. Boston's already like a big freaking city, so we'll use that to our advantage there. Okay, cool beans. What's our diplomacy looking like? Prussia, do you guys want to do some trade? I know y'all tried to attack me. You know what? I'm fine with it. I'll pay you guys. It's cool. I don't want war with you. We could potentially make trade with Afghanistan or Persia. They're allied with the Ottoman Empire, and we are very friendly with the Ottomans. So let's see if we can make some friends. The Italian states are a protectorate, but they're at war with Austria. I don't see the Italian states being around much longer, so I don't know. I think Austria is probably going to take them out soon. Persia, on the other hand, I think are fine. They're at war with Afghanistan, though. Do you guys want some trade? Okay, that was kind of uncalled for. You didn't have to say all that now. You just said no. Okay. I don't want trade either. Shit. What about you, Barbary states? Y'all want some trade? No? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because once we like declare war on the Iroquois, that's what's gonna suck probably for our national prestige. Well, no one else seems to want to do trade. Oh, we could try with Hanover. What about you guys? Y'all want some trade? No? Okay. Let's take a look at our government real quick. Let's kick you out. No bueno. Our president's a loser. This is not worth it. Like, nobody else is good. Oh, God, no. All right. Make a quick save. See what the next turn holds. I'm hoping good things, but we'll only see what it will do. Those guys are about to get eliminated completely. I'm tired of... I hate little raiding parties. That's one thing I hate in this game. It's like... And in Shogun 2, they do this as well. So they'll run around these one little stack armies and just raid your shit. I hate it so much. So annoying. All right. The hustlings are over. Following a free and fair election, the current cabinet has regained control of the government. Their right honorable opposition will remain so at least until the next time. Okay. Seems like they're a little better now, though. Yeah. They leveled up a little bit, so I'll take it, I guess. Kind of want this guy for something. I'd rather kick him out if I could. All right. Because our president sucks, but everybody else seemed to be better, so. All right, I'll take that. Okay. Let's see. We need to make that, definitely. Oh, they didn't want to take my roads out, though. They enjoyed the roads, didn't they? And then we'll do a trading port here. And Virginia is a commercial, or Virginia is a commercial port now. And then once that gets taken down, we'll make something else. I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Kind of getting the economy where it needs to be somewhat. What? See, in Boston too, I need to upgrade these areas as well, but I don't want to yet. Average yield. Average yield. A poor port. As for New York, it was funny. This is a high yield, so we'll do that one first. They are growing. Meager yield. They are growing. Low yield, average yield, wealthy. Upgrade them. All right, and then what we'll do is continue. Oh, we still gotta wait for that to be done. We're about to get so much cannons. This army is going to be ridiculous when it comes to the cannons. I wonder how that's actually going to play out, though. All right, Nathaniel Green, my good man. Please take these guys out. I don't even care. I'm going to bombard them like crazy with the cannons I have. Bombardment! Meanwhile, the other armies are getting ready to march into the Cherokee land and hopefully take that. I want to try and take that before I end stream. I was right up that soldier's butt. Oh shit, dude, this is like perfect. Hell yeah. I wonder how this is gonna go. All right, so we can put, honestly, this cannon right here. We'll move it up just a tad. We'll put these guys right here. And then these guys right here. That's okay. We can work with this. I don't know where they're coming from, so y'all can definitely stay there. I'm going to move these guys up just a tad to get them right there. That's going to be cool. Honestly, I'm just gonna put a giant dragoon troop together, or actually we'll just put our giant, these guys together, and this is what we'll use. I don't even care as far as the line infantry goes. Y'all can like chill here, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, we'll do it like that. And those guys. General can chill there. Yeah, I don't really care.
Artillery reporting. Howitzers. Carcass. Horse artillery.
Uh-oh. Do not fire. Please do not fire. I just want to see if I can get them there. Meanwhile, we'll move these guys into position. This is going to be funny. Because they can't come up this way, I don't think. If they can, oh, that's going to be even more funny to me. Stand down. There we go. You just take them out. I'm I'm hoping our provincial cavalry will be enough, though. They're doing rather well right now. Holding their own, at least. They're holding their own. Get them, boys! There we go. Enemy general killed. I want to try and get them all gone. See if we can catch up. Probably not, but we'll see. The cannons are trying to get him too. Oh, damn it. Not enough. That's okay. We still got it. Heroic victory. He should still die, so we should be okay. If he's still alive with just one cavalryman, that is just beyond dumb. Booyah! Good job, Nathaniel Green. All right. Let's get you now marching your way. Oh, no. That's to the Iroquois Nation. All right, we're gonna have to cut through the mountains here. All right, you are still pretty much replenishing, so we're gonna get you marching up. Yeah, because this is the army that will be able to take it. Mr. Wayne. Okay, so I thought Mr. Brown was Mr. Wayne for a minute. And then Mr. Bellamy. I am excited to use these. I'm wondering how this is gonna go. Howitzers send shells plunging into the enemy formations and over defenses, making cover irrelevant. Yep. But meanwhile, these 12-pounders are going to be our default cannons. Yeah, I don't want them to go away. I'm going to make a when these are done, I'm going to get a bodyguard made, and then we're going to work on getting that taken care of, because I don't want to leave the North defenseless. I can't. So we're going to do what we need to do. All right, let's go ahead and bump these guys up. I'm just going to start upgrading. All right. Yep, we need to do that. And then Virginia. Oh, they're still got 2 more turns before I can do anything. We'll get the Opera House here in New England for the heck of it. All right, cool. Oh, what's this? Yeah, we can bump you up. I think that's everything. So let's save. And end the turn. I'm really hoping that we actually can get the Kentucky area or Tennessee area, kind of both. Well, no, Kentucky is owned by the Iroquois, but the Tennessee area, that's going to be good for us. We grab that, that's our recruitment hub. And then we'll be able to get ready for our War of Manifest Destiny. I might call it that in the next stream. Nation destroyed. Norway is gone. Not gone, just under probably Swedish rule. Let's take a look. Let's look at our European brothers. Who's taking Norway? Sweden, of course. Sweden is using all of their might to take over the rest of this area. Prussia in itself. Again, I'm very surprised Prussia actually decided to come to war with us. I guess they want a piece of America. Let's see. Ah, I think this is how they were able to do it. Oh, Sweden took out Reykjavik too. So Denmark, I believe, was already out, isn't they? So, yeah, here's the thing. So, Prussia owns Portugal, which means that's how they were able to ship out so quick and get a ship over to us as quickly as they did. Ah, I see now. All right, so what we're gonna do, what I'm thinking of doing, this army is almost, if not, they're done. They're ready to go. So we can march these guys out now. Mr. Bellamy. I can put, we'll get that up and this up. Get these plantations together. And what we're gonna do, what I'm thinking, we need to get the armies together over here to take out the rest of the Cherokee, then get it set up and ready to start taking out Iroquois areas. I want to try and hit the Iroquois where it's going to hurt the most, which is going to be their northern territories up here. I need to create potentially a small army to hold off up here, which I'm going to start recruiting in Quebec. I'm going to get one general up there. Honestly, let's go ahead and get that. I'm going to make him a general. And we're also going to start, let's see. It would be better to switch it over, but okay, what I'll do, I'm gonna get a dragoon going here. I'll get the dragoons. We'll get over here. We definitely should get two 12-pounders. And we'll go ahead and start for the howitzer. After that, we'll start building up the line infantry. I don't think I'm gonna have a full stack, but I'm definitely gonna get these guys going. So we're gonna get the general here now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need definitely some more line infantry. 8, 9, 10. And I'll put in, oh, a puckle gun. I want to try that out. I want to see what it does. We'll get a puckle gun. Why not? This is an experimental army anyway. I mean, for frick's sake, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 howitzers in this army. 6, 7. We got 7 artillery in this army. Now, typically, like I said, 6 is pretty much overkill. But we're going to see how that goes. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay. And I think... what's this, the New York one? No, that's the Pennsylvania one. New York's is right there. Okay. I'm just looking to see what else. We got the engineering school going on. We got the army board now, so we're good there. We can get better troops, of course. That's going to count for a lot more. Virginia, they're still deconstructing the governor's residence, so once they get that down, we'll put it as a state house. Or no, it is constructing into a residence. So after this, I believe we can look at turning it either into the state house or the other one. But I think, honestly, I think we'll be fine as that one stay in a state house. Same thing over here. We're good with these guys. Just a couple of recruitment. I'm gonna get some provincial cavalry just to have them there. What we'll do, because honestly the better cavalry is the dragoons, I think. We look at cavalry. Regiment horse is what we actually want. Yeah. So we want regiment of horse and we want light dragoons. So the provincial cavalry are really just militia on horses. So we can use that to stay back and keep order here. So we'll take out our cavalry from here. Oh man. Oh, I want to get rid of these so bad. Honestly, I don't care. I'm getting rid of them. I don't want them anymore. Can I please? Does it not let me? Will you not let me kill these things? Oh, there it is. Thank goodness. I'm like, where's the button? I'll keep my howitzer. That's fine. Mr. Brown, I am gonna march you up north. You're gonna take command of the experimental army. Yeah.
Ready for.
So you're gonna go up north. Yeah, we should be good here. All right. And then here, they're still working on their thing, but I think we should be good enough to possibly run out. Yeah, I don't think I need, if anything, I can send this guy down here, so. All right, we're gonna march them out.
Forward. What? Waiting for you.
I'll put one provincial cavalry down here. That works. Nathaniel, make your way over here, my lad. And we'll get these guys to set up over here. So their army is all replenished. We'll replenish what I lost with you. And then all of you are replenished too. This is going to be great. I'm really excited to fight the Iroquois. I'm not going to lie. Because if it's anything like how we've been fighting with the Cherokee, which their armies look the exact same, so I'm not worried about it too much. It's funny because like in the in Age of Empires 3, I love playing as the Iroquois. I think the Iroquois are probably one of my favorites, other than the Sioux. The Sioux are definitely like my favorite in that game. I love playing them. But I was hoping, you know, we'd get some Iroquois, like if we zoom in here, look how he's dressed. Like I was hoping we'd get some troops that look kind of like him, right? But I guess not. All right. So far, we are setting up the stage, hopefully for success. Let's see, what time is it? 2.5 hours in. It's 8:30 for me Eastern right now. So, like, I don't want to leave it on such a cliffhanger. Let me see if I can get the army close enough, and then we'll go from there. What's research right now? Okay, we're almost done with that stuff. I need to keep at least an army or two on the eastern seaboard anyway. I can't like bring all my troops into the fight, or else things are left unprotected. And then another army from Prussia might come down and try to take things out. Yeah, it's true. My thing is cliffhangers. Leaves you wanting more. All right. He's still there. Hanover destroyed. Haha. All right. Okay. -1 to zeal when seeking converts in the Americas. Matthew Cornwallis. Okay. That seems kind of negative. All right, we got generals with funny wigs. All right, we're going to put this as a state house now instead. And whoopsies. No. Click. There we go. Lachlan McIntosh. Oh man, I hope that man speaks with a thick Scottish accent. And if he doesn't, I am thoroughly disappointed. All right, let's get this stuff going here. We're gonna boop up Boston a bit. And now what we need to do, army. So never mind, I'm gonna remake his army. I'm gonna get him a new army. But he's gonna help us up here in the north with these guys. And then over here in Quebec, John Stark. I love it. All right, John Stark. So I'm laughing because it's like it's freaking, you know, Game of Thrones. Jon Snow would have been John Stark if he didn't have the Snow bastard last name. This man is 78 years old. What the hell is that? Oh my god. Why did I get her old general recruited? What the hell? All right, whatever. We're gonna get another howitzer. And then 2 regiments of horse. And we'll start getting the line infantry there. This army. Honestly, I'm gonna put him out. Go join your brothers. What the hell? Just that. That's all I wanted. Did it took both of them out? I didn't want them both to come out. All right. All right. I'm gonna put you guys up here on the border because honestly, it's gonna be a straight shot to there. You. I'm gonna worry about your army later. I need to get these guys moved up to meet. Because I can see they're getting ready. And my agent here. Fuck!
Discretion is assured.
Well, at least I got in. Murder the world! I'm trying! I can only do so much with colonial technology. Gotta boot that up. Okay. I guess I forgot to do that. We got Fort Raleigh over here. But again, I don't do forts, so I don't really worry about that. Oh, this is going to be fun. Just from the looks of it alone, like the biggest army so far that I see is the Iroquois Nation right here and over here. This one doesn't seem that big. Like, yeah, it's got some decent troops and stuff, but that I'm way more scared of. That I am way more scared of. Now, the fun thing, at least if we end up fighting in a fort again, which I don't think we will, but if we were to fight in another fort, if I have if I have this army of cannons, this is bringing me to my Age of Empires 3 strategy, which is the way I defeat the computer every time is I slowly build up a giant army of cannons and mortars, and then I just run in and destroy every building in one shot, and then I destroy all the troops in like 1 or 2 shots too. So I'm turning it into this. This is my meme army, is with cannons. Essentially, I could, if I had like, if I thought about it, I don't know how well it would work, but it would be funny as hell to try, and I might do it. I might do it just for the hell of it. Would be to get, I don't know, a bunch of 12-pounders or something, and then when I set them up like this, and like a U, or not a V, but a U, So when the people come in, you know, you're just canister shotting them to death. Now that would be hilarious. And then a couple linemen just to be able to ward off a bunch of cavalry and whatnot. Because we wouldn't want them. It would be dumb just to have cannons by themselves because they would get overrun easy. But that is a fun army I think I might try. We'll see. All right, they're almost done with that technology. And then I can start researching quicklime shells, shortened carbines, and also start working on this. So once those farming technologies get done, we'll be able to do that. All right, make a save. Bop, bop, bop. End the turn. Nathaniel Green, I do hope you are ready to take these guys on, my man. Yes, an FU cannon formation. Essentially raising your middle finger up as you launch a bunch of fucking grape shot at their ass. Like that canister shot, you know, it's a giant shotgun and a cannon. So imagine, I think each troop of cannon is 2 or 3. So then you have just that, just oh, I want to try that now so bad. Maybe when I get done taking the Cherokee, we can make a meme army like I'm doing with the dogs in Rome. All right, all that is done. A new port emerges in Maine. All right, let's go ahead and grab that and make it a trading port. Trading ports are just better. All right, research. No, that's not research. That's research. So now in Hartford, I want you guys to start researching the shells. Please give me this. We're gonna do war crimes. That's how we're gonna win. It's war crimes. Oh, did I never do this? I thought I did. That's crazy. Okay. At some point, I need to start making navies. All right, let's actually do that real quick. We'll just do a 5th rate in each one because on the off chance that someone decides to come in and try to take my ports, I don't want them to be able to. I just thought about that because they can. I learned if you don't have, I'll just put a sloop here. Fuck it. If you have at least one ship docked in your bay, they can't come in and take it and sit there for like the entire damn turn until you're not at war with them anymore. I didn't know you could do that, but when looking up naval tricks and stuff, that was something I learned. All right, we still got to work here. I can't believe this man is 78 years old. How old is the other dude that we got? This guy. How old are you? 81 years old? I got really old guys going. No wonder he's got the wig of the freaking 16th century. Looking like freaking Louis the 16th. Or Louis the 14th, rather. What the hell? Why? Why did you give me men that are like super old? Ace? I mean, at least Nathaniel's 64. What about you? This man, Bellamy's portrait is old, but he's 27. And then Anthony Wayne is 61. Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Okay, it's just the town, so if we take this, it'll still be ours technically.
Sir. Sorry, sir.
All right.
Forward!
All right. We're gonna need.
At the ready.
Actually, I might be able to go ahead and take this. Let's do a save. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, we're almost there. And then these guys.
Sir.
I mean, honestly, if he fails, then I've got him as backup. So I think we should be fine to attack them. Let's go. I demand your surrender, good sirs. You deny. All right. Then Let's continue the siege for a minute, because then I can just get these guys in. Maybe that'll be beneficial to us. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna make another save just because we did something, and let's end the turn. We're in the year 1806. Jeez Louise. Oh boy. I knew it. They were gonna march out. All right, that's fine. To war then. All right, I'm just looking at like OBS and seeing some stuff. We have not dropped frames like that, which is great. We've been doing a lot better, I think. I think ever since I switched the settings up too, to use a different encoding. I think we've been doing rather well. Plus also my internet doesn't seem like it's going crazy either, so that works out. All right. We need to set this up and hopefully set it up for success. So, all right, Dragoons, let me put you guys together for a minute. Because the fun thing is mounting and dismounting with Dragoons. And then we've got our horse cavalry. All right. I want these guys up on the hill. Like that. And these guys in front. Like that. Because this is gonna fuck them up. Hopefully, if they decide to get close with some canister shot and whatnot. Now, I do want to replace these Minutemen eventually with whatchamacallit, the Kentucky long rifle guys, because I can set spikes down with the Minutemen. I can't do that, which is kind of dumb, to be quite honest. All right, see how, oh god, what even shape is that? Like this. That's all I want. There you go. All right, and then I can have the provincial cavalry to potentially run them down if need be. So we'll put them here. All right, time to break up the regiments. Line 1, line 2. I'm actually going to kind of keep them together somewhat. And then line 3. All right, regiment 1, regiment 2, regiment 3, squad 3, whatever. Dragoons. I'm going to kind of keep them together, hopefully. And then the bodyguard, I'm going to move him behind these guys once we get started. So these guys I'm going to use as backup event essentially, and then these dudes I'm going to use as the main line. So hopefully I can gear them all up together. That. All right. I do hope this works. Again, if not, we've got the other army, I think Nathaniel Greene's army right behind this dude, which should be able to be fine and take them out. So actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put these guys in square formations. Because it doesn't, we got only a few cavalry it looks like, and I might be able to take them out. All right, you guys, and you guys, group as well. I don't want you guys firing at will into my regiments. And then you dudes fire shots. All right. Cavalry! Dragoons! Not good at all. I'm like worried that they're gonna start shooting each other and killing each other off. Like right there. Alright. Back off. Go after the bowmen. Oh, this is a lot happening right now. I don't know if this is beneficial or not, but I'm gonna try it. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're out. Go, boys! Dragoons are elite warriors, so I'm hoping it'll work. And they have the swords, so instead of like, you know, rifles. Alright, we're able to stand steady right now, which is good. So far, so good. Okay. I'm not very good with cavalry when they're all over the place like this. Yeah, even these guys. Alright, that's fine. Oh, I turned that on. That was a good volley. Square formation. I hope this actually pays off. I feel like the square formation was better in Napoleon Total War. No bueno. Turn that off. Put our boys in the back here. Aim at these guys. And they're tired, but they're not dead. I'm gonna get them to go after them. I'm Come on, guys. Fire at will. Turn the boys. Advance. Company. Ready, boys. Level. Fire. I'm hoping, I don't know, maybe that squad technology that I'll get will be better, but until then, this is what I've got. Alright, and then we're going to turn these boys as well. Come on, guys. Don't you damn waver on me. See, I don't have any cavalry now except for the one back here, and I'm using him to kind of wing off all the other ones. This is going to get last resorty here in a moment. How some of this is going to go. Let's move you up a little bit. I don't think I have to worry too much about this side like I was. So now it's all about this side. I'm going to use my cannons for that. Whoa, man. I feel like if I don't go and put melee on, they don't do well. Kind of watching our artillery, see what they do. Not on our guys. Come on now. Last thing I want is just them to start firing on our guys. All right, let's see. Let's actually bring them back. Come on, boys. Go! What's melee mode? F? Okay. That way I don't have to keep like going and manually pressing. I can just press the hotkey. I don't know why I don't ever pay attention to hotkeys. Booyah! So far, so good. We got a few units that routed, but that's okay. These guys are very tired. They've almost got some of these guys down. Watch this. Charge! Go, boys, go! Come on. Well, hopefully they're gone. We're gonna unite up against these guys. Potentially. Go, boys! Go, 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 go! Alright. Hold off on cannon fire for a minute. I think we're okay. Getting range. Actually, you boys getting range. And guess what? I'm also gonna have them back up. My poor horsies! Y'all kill my horses, you assholes! Alright, and then we're gonna turn that off. And we're gonna look at this. Rain hellfire upon them. Holy shit. Level. Ready arms. Fire. Where's my volley? Come on. Where's my volley? We did it. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. That's what I wanted. All right. Cool beans. Said 927 remaining. I mean, they took out 1,440 of my guys. Like, goodness. And then we'll bring in the other troop, Nathaniel Green. He'll come in and sweep them up. We almost got it. We almost got Kentucky. I got to worry about the other army, though, potentially attacking that town that the other troops are in. So now, I don't know what that was about. A sloop was made. All right. Continuing our war.
Settlement besieged.
Go ahead and put that on them.
Your humble servant. Make ready for
Booyah! We demand your surrender. Do you surrender? Surrender refuse. We won't go down without a fight, you white American dogs. Hell yeah, let's do this shit then. All right. Let me see. I'm going to continue the siege for the moment.
Sir.
We're going to focus on these guys real quick.
troops to battle.
We're going to take out their possible reinforcements. Oh, we're definitely getting this. I'm gaining territory this stream. I do not want... I've lost so much territory and then regained the territory and then lost it again and then regained it again. Nah, we're taking the Cherokee out. This is the end of them for this stream. All right. Notice we haven't even taken any breaks today. Normally I take a 10-minute break or so, but I am on a roll right now that I don't want to. Okay, we can kind of play defend the hill. I think that's what we're gonna do. At least with the howitzers. I don't know if as far as the cannons, because where I'd like them to be would be like right up here. And I don't know if we have the room to actually get up here. I'm gonna put all the cannons up here. I will try and get them as organized as possible once I hit deploy. And then I'm gonna put one of these guys here. We'll deploy the stakes. I'm gonna get these guys to run this way and I'll deploy stakes over there. And then these guys also will be behind them and then I'll deploy stakes behind them. So we'll see if I can manage that. And then the grenadiers. guys are going to be in your own troop. And now for the rest of you guys, Regiment 1, Regiment 2, Regiment 3. All right. Bodyguard, you gonna be up here with the other cannons. And you guys are gonna be right here. So what we're gonna do is essentially, let me see. First ones, you guys are gonna be the first layer of defense. I'm gonna put you up close. And you guys are gonna be behind them, and then you guys are gonna defend, I think, this region or something. All right, let's see what we can do. All right, you guys. So what I'm gonna do, not fast forward, slow motion for a minute. Give me time to kind of breathe for a second while they're running up here. So you guys are gonna be up here. More like that. And then this cannon I'm gonna put right here. And yeah, these guys can go ahead and start firing off, so I'm not worried about them at the moment. You longmen are gonna come right here. And then you longmen are gonna come right here. I'm gonna hopefully put stakes there, put stakes here. And then you longmen are gonna come up here and put stakes, I think, right here. It won't protect their south too much, but it'll still do enough damage. And then you guys are gonna do fire shot on y'all. Don't want you firing at will. I want you listening to me. Run. You run. Everybody runs. Shoot. That's what I was worried about, so I'm gonna have these guys go after them. And then the grenadiers run up. All right, that should be good. Meanwhile, the bodyguard, I'm gonna have you guys come up and hide in the trees. And then these guys advance forward. Guys, no bueno. After them. Kind of do our thing. That way, these guys are like super protected as far as the spikes and stuff. It should actually pan out pretty well. Come on, guys. Hurry, 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 hurry. Please hurry. There we go. right. Essentially where y'all need to be. Unlimber. You guys should be able to do your unlimbering now, or your thing. Oh boy. What's this? Oh, the mortar. Alright, I'm gonna actually put the mortar boys up here. I think they'll be better defended up there. Alright, you guys doing rather well, so I'll leave y'all be for now, and then I got the reinforcements right here. I'm gonna put the horses up here. Alright, look at that. That should be plenty well defended. And then once these guys get done setting up, I'll be able to launch this out. Uh-oh. Well, so much for those cannons. Yeah, I was hoping that we would actually be able to do some grape shot on them, but I guess not. Meanwhile, I need to move these guys this way. So much for my damn stakes. My damn stakes didn't do shit. Stupid Lancer still got in. Well, that fell apart quickly. Dadgummit. Come on, you boys. Alright, fire at will. Oh, they're gonna fight for their lives. Get them, boys! Oh shit, this is not going the way I was hoping it would have went. Alright, now that we got these guys up here, let's see if we can get them some firepower. Where'd the mortars go? Oh, they left. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Alright, the grenaders, where are y'all? There you are. Alright, put y'all back here. And then guys can come back here. Come on, boys. Alright. There we go, baby. That's what I want. Alright. We're gonna get the firepower we need. I hope. Come on, boys. I don't want to, but I want to say, suffice it to say, we might have lost. Are you guys not running this entire time? Oh no, you are. Oh, now they're surrendering. Fuck you. Alright, let's get these guys right here. Snipe them out a little bit. Come on, guys. Stop going so damn slow. Those guys routed. These guys are holding their own. I'm burning horses. Something smells like campfire. Oh, this artillery is still good. All right, let's put you guys back here in the back. Y'all can hold off. I can use y'all big time. All right, they're routing. You and you. No fire at will. Group together. Bombardment. Shit. This is gonna be a bloodbath. I want them more up here, but shit, these guys are gonna have to start fighting. I need them to fight. All right, fire on those guys, please. All right, I think we're good here. The grenaders. Let's get them where they need to be. Retreat you to the back a little bit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Motherfuckers, stop it. Fire on those guys over here. You guys fire on these guys over here. Son of a bitch. Yeah, we might have lost this one. This sucks because this is like one of the good armies that I've put together. The natives, man, they are just crazy. They don't, of course, they don't go for conventional warfare, of course, but like, look at this shit. This invisible shit right here. And then I'm wondering what's up with the grenadiers not having grenades. Like, there's no button to turn grenades on or anything like that. So they just fire muskets. I can't do like a special ability. I wonder the same thing because in the naval battles, right? The naval battles, you should be able to do something like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to target this area and hopefully get these guys killed because my grenadiers are just taking fire right now and not doing good. Oh my lord. Oh my Lanta. Retreat! Fuck it! Retreat! Get out! Get out of here! Go, go, go! Retreat! Save yourselves! The Cherokee are too strong! So many of them! Oh my gosh! I think the thing too is the fact that these guys are like made, like they fight traditionally. So if I had troops that actually had like some swords or something, or maybe something to counteract these guys, because that's the thing. The natives essentially fight like medieval soldiers in that essence, with swords, axes. They don't fight with muskets. They don't fight with, you know, just a musket and whatever. Like, I never understood that. And usually I thought you know, the linemen would have at least that. They don't. Yeah, everybody run, retreat, save yourselves, live another day. Man, that sucks. Yeah, close defeat. Trying to play fight on the hill when I didn't have, like, the terrain itself wasn't in my favor. I thought I could make it. It didn't work.
You're back. Setting up camp.
Sound like you said, you're bad. All right. It's fine. We'll deal with it.
At the ready.
I really wish that would have went better, but it's okay.
Target under siege.
All right, Nathaniel.
Make ready for battle.
We demand your surrender. Surrender refuse. Then we shall assault. This ought to work. I don't see how this can fail, but if it fails, then good grace. Good grief, Charlie Brown. I don't know what to do. I know one thing, though. We're going to take Kentucky. Or Tennessee. We're going to take the Tennessee region. And then we're going to look towards Kentucky once we get ready to fight the Iroquois. See, this is more my area. All right, I can deal with this. Okay. Let's put you here. You here. And then the howitzers in the back. All right. You guys have stakes, so I'm going to put you guys right in the front to deploy your stakes. Which means turn fire at will off for you guys at least. You guys can have your thing. All right, same thing for you guys. Going to put stakes right there. And then I'm going to put you guys in defense of the howitzers. Line infantry, provincial cavalry. I'm gonna have you guys fight as a unit. Bodyguard in the back. Dragoons hide in the trees for a minute. And honestly, I'm just gonna, I don't know, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna keep them in one giant line. Fuck it. All right, in deployment. Put your stakes. Everybody run. Bombardment. I'm hoping this works. See, that's horseshit. Alright, turn off fire at will. You guys can chill for the moment. Meanwhile, everybody else should be game to take them out. Something better than piano music for the moment. I'm getting my revenge right now. All right. Together. Enemy general is dead. Focus on those guys. You guys look funny. Blammo! You just got sarged in the butt. Giant line! The bowmen? Where are the bowmen at? There they are. Might be able to target right there. We'll see. See, this invisibility shit, this is what irritates me. I feel like no other nation gets that kind of thing, but these guys, oh my gosh. Do they have it and do they abuse it? Hell yes, they do. I'm trying my hardest to see if I can get them, but ignore them. All right, tell them to stop firing. These poor men are dying. All because I can't see. There you are. Huzzah! Take that, sneaky. Tell the men to stop firing, but I don't want to. I'll take the casualties. Their enemy general is dead. Some of their other guys are out. Now it's time to take them to the freaking cleaners. They're routing. They're routing. I'm not worried about it then. Bunch of cavalrymen. Let's go. Is this the medicine? No, bowman. Guess what? Goodbye. See anything else? Any other surprises? In the battle. All right. There we go. That's what I like to see. That other battle just woof. That was bad. All right, Nathaniel Green, we only lost 92 guys, which is great. We killed majority of their guys. Nothing remaining. This area is now ours. Nathaniel Green still remains my best general. All right. We'll worry about constructing it and all that stuff. Region is captured. The Cherokee territory is ours. That army is also gone. The nation was destroyed. The Cherokee nations are no more. So, now we can kind of breathe for a moment. We're not at war with anyone now. Right? Yeah. Not at war with anyone now. We took out our enemy. Ah, that's what I want to see. Nathaniel Green, you once again. I brought you down from Canada to show these other generals what it means to be a real American. You guys did good shit. All right. Let's make a save real quick just because DarthMod and playing with mods can sometimes cause game-breaking stuff. And let's end the turn. We'll end the turn this time. Whew! That was crazy. I was kind of worried about that battle for a little bit there, but we were able to pull it off, and I'm happy about that. So I'm happy. Happy man. Oh, jeez. I'm tired, though, I tell you that. Oh, I barely slept last night, so as usual. And then I got woken up by that giant thunderstorm, so. All right. Recruitment report. Okay, we got a bunch of 5th rates. I just want to make sure we have those in where we need them. We've increased our trade stuff and also our buildings. What? Spain is destroyed. Well, who the hell owns that? Oh, the Pueblo nations. So now that Spain is destroyed, I guess now like the Pueblo nations, which I guess would be Mexico or something. Yeah, a new nation arises. Gran Colombiana. Gran Colombia. Colombia is its own thing. Yep, the Pueblo nations. Mexico, technically. That's what the Pueblo nations, I think, become. Wow. Who killed Spain? Was it Austria? Prussia. Wow. Dude, the Germans over here, like, cause like the Austrians and the freaking Prussians over here. Wow. They are wreaking havoc on Europe right now. Like, I'm a little worried for for England, to be honest. I mean, England, all they got to do is come here, take out England, take out Scotland, take out Ireland, and they got the whole island. And then they have this, they have to worry about the Strait of Gibraltar there. Woo! Sorry. Wow. What about in India? What's going on over here? The Mysore, Candy Rebels, and the Mughals. Yeah, because the Maratha was destroyed before, so now you've just got Afghanistan and the Mughals doing their thing. Over here in Prussia. Wow. And then funny that it won't let it. We can go and view India over there, but we can't go and view the Americas the same way. That's funny. All right. I mean, Britain itself has a bunch of stuff over here. So, I mean, at some point, if I wanted to go to war with Britain again, I technically could just for their southern territories. But I think what I'll do is wait, because who's Great Britain at war with? Allied with Russia, or Austria and Russia and Prussia. So they're not enemies with any of them, technically. We could request an alliance. Nope. Which is not good for us. Because at any point in time, you know, all of those nations could come and declare war on us and come and try and take our areas. So, wow. Got quite a lot of money in the bank, though. 19,000, shit. And I mean, Britain, they still have their little areas over here. I wonder if I could buy this region. What is this? Angtavuk? Let's see if I can. I just want to, just for the heck of it. I'm actually going to get New Haven. I want you guys to do light infantry doctrine. Or, yeah, light infantry doctrine. We'll get that going. Okay, let's see. We talked to Britain. Hello, Britain. Hello, King George. I would like this region, and this region. And I will give you a lot of money. What say you? Shit. They said no. Okay, then fair enough. All right. So we have, well, before I call it, hold on. Let me, camera. Let me set up myself here real quick, because next is going to be against the Iroquois. So that's going to be fun going against these guys. Essentially just still fighting the natives. I'm going to use all this money to re-equip all my soldiers if I can. Okay, we're already replenishing those guys. And then we can replenish those guys. So we're going to let these guys get caught back up. We are going to... I'll finish the turn. Screw it. Let me get this stuff created, because now that we've got money to invest, I'm gonna burn that. Burn that. Over here in these territories, I'm going to turn this into a water-powered thing. I'm going to turn that into a steam pump mine. Mine. All right. And that's everything but this. We're going to burn the iron workshops, put our own thing there. All right. And over here, I'm going to move you up to Pennsylvania.
More orders? At the ready.
You guys can chill there, of course. Don't die, Mr. 82-year-old general. Wouldn't want that to happen to you, good sir. All right, and now we can start focusing on revamping this army as well and getting some of these guys together. All right. Not too bad, I should say. So now we own the entire East Coast of America, of what is today America. Now we need to start pushing towards the Midwest and further west to solidify our hold onto the continent itself, or at least our portion of the continent itself, and get ready for whatever European powers decide to come after us next. Because honestly, even though we're going to fight the Iroquois only have a few nations in its, or a few territories in itself. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 territories. The Iroquois are going to be a big fight. That's good. It's going to take up in the next few streams. So, if I mean, like I said, I'm going to continue this campaign until we reach our manifest destiny and we get across the entire or at least the northern part of the continent here. As far as Canada goes, I don't really care to have these territories, but at some point I might try to at least buy them from Britain instead of just going to war with them. We'll see. We'll totally see. We might end up going back to war with Britain, or if someone in Europe decides to try and fight Britain and take them out, which could be Austria or Prussia at this point, based on what it looks like over there, then we'll see what we need to do. So, yeah. All right, let's make a save and call it there. So, that was fun. Holy crap. 3.5 hours. We almost hit the 4-hour mark. We're a little ways off, but you know. So, we're done with the campaign for right now. We'll revisit it again on Sunday, this coming Sunday and the next Monday. This week, I can't talk. So today, if you made it to the end, let me go ahead and say thank you so much for making it to the end. If you watch this in the future and you make it to the end, hey, thank you so much for making it all the way. I appreciate you so much. Remember, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the bell to know when I go live. And come and join us on stream, or just go and watch some of the other videos. Leave comments, interact. I love it. I read all the comments that are left, and I try to respond as quick as I can as well. Now, Wednesday and Thursday stream, we're going back to Rome Total War. So we're keeping up with that one. With oh, thank you. We're going to finish up, not finish because we're not done yet. We're provoking the civil war in Rome Total War to go against the other families, House Brutii and House Scipii, and we're gonna possibly take Rome. More than likely, it's just gonna be part 3 of gearing up for civil war, because we are not actually there yet. And right now I'm kind of going through the process of revamping the empire itself so that we have enough of a good economy to be effective in that war. So currently in that stream, that's what we're going to be focusing on, mainly on Wednesday. I am hoping, fingers crossed, Thursday we can start the civil war. So we'll see what happens with that. If we could start it Wednesday, that'd be even better, but I doubt that we're actually going to be able to get that going on Wednesday as much as I would love it to happen. Either way, you know, we'll definitely see how that goes. But the final Resident Evil 4 remake episode came out today, Monday, and I hope you guys enjoy it. That is the last Let's Play of a different game that I'm going to do for a little while. Right now I am putting my whole heart into funny vids with Driz, if I can make them with him, and then cause mass chaos and call it good. That's what I always try to do. That's what we do. We run our empires like dictators in a way. But right now my main focus on this channel, if you haven't realized by now, is mainly Total War content. I've got a couple ideas coming up for future videos that I'm gonna try and start making soon. I am taking this week and next week to essentially get my house cleaned up as best that I can. I'm trying to work on this back area to make it a little bit more appeasing and cool to look at, but I'm also trying to give my daughter like her own kind of room here, because essentially she still doesn't have that. For the place that we live is small, and I'm trying to build this up to hopefully be something for her. There's a little dust on my camera there. Something for her. That's kind of why I'm doing this, but also because I want to build a gaming community that I think we all could be cool with each other with, hopefully. You know, no politics, none of that crazy stuff that's going on in the world, just an escape from like we used to do back in the day when we go to a friend's house and play games with them, when we'd all beat each other up in Halo and whatnot, sitting on the couch doing the 4-aught co play and trying not to look at each other's sides of the screen. So that's what I'm trying to bring back in essence. So either way, if you want to join the community, join the Discord. I got a link on the channel. Come and hang out on streams, check out the other videos, leave your comments below. I read them all, and I hope in the future we'll be able to diverse back out a little bit, because I do have some ideas of some other Let's Plays I'd like to do, and I might still, you know, in the future we might still do something, especially around Halloween. I'm gonna try and get back into the whole like scary game concept stuff. We might actually look at Dead Space 2 around that time, so we'll definitely see. That's why you had the cardboard separator. What cardboard separator? I don't have a cardboard separator. That's a bunch of boxes. Either way, so yeah, I thank everybody for their viewership. I thank you all for your subs and your likes and all that stuff. Let's help this channel grow if you guys can. I appreciate it so much. If there's anything you guys would like to see, leave a comment down below. Give me ideas for the future. You know, I do essentially build this community around you all and what you all would like to see. So, oh yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, or you do the cardboard but with like the blanket overhead. If it was horizontal, but if it was vertical, you know, you kind of screwed unless you guys were on opposite sides and smacked that cardboard in the middle. There were always ways about it, but you know, depends on how you wanted to screen cheat sometimes. My friends' brothers were bad about screen cheating. So either way, all right. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to head off and go grab some food. I will see you all on Wednesday for the next stream. Be sure to catch me live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 6 to whenever the heck I stop after. I usually try to stream at least 2 to 3 hours every night on those days. And then Sunday is after lunch thing with me. I call it after lunch with pasta. Sundays at 2 or 2:30 start time, and then usually I only really will stream 2 to 2.5 hours after that. So it's short streams on Sundays, but more just town halls and just kind of hanging out. But we will revisit the American campaign Sunday and Monday, and then our Rome campaign is on Wednesdays and Thursdays currently. Once we get done with that, we'll figure out something else for those stream days. All right. Toodaloo. Stay safe. I will see y'all in the next one. Be on the lookout too for other videos releasing soon. Bye.